Uh, hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, time for a Chelsea Loan Watch news update, and we really need to have a serious conversation in regards to Andrey Santos. Whoever made this decision for him to go on loan to Nottingham Forest, either they don't know Nottingham Forest who they are as a club, they don't know, what sort of squad, how many players they have, or they simply just didn't do the homework. I mean, something terribly went wrong. Whoever recommended this particular player to go to Nottingham Forest. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about Angelo Gabriel and Bashir Humphreys, and we'll touch base on a couple of other loanees as well. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get stuck into this latest news in regards to Andrey Santos. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming from Liam Toomey from The Athletic. There are already calls for Chelsea to recall Andrey Santos in January, which the club could do by activating a break clause in the loan agreement. Forest also incur mutually agreed financial penalties for not playing Santos when he is fit. So it hurts them as well. But at this stage, it's simply a situation to monitor, and Chelsea are in regular contact with Forest, Cooper, and the Brazilian to provide support. Look, I mean, this was a wrong move from the get-go. I think all of us could agree, and I think all of us did say it when this materialized. First of all, I think majority of us wanted Andrey Santos to stay at Chelsea Football Club. He had a strong pre-season, and he looked like a particular player that could be of a bit of a benefit for Pochettino. But obviously, with the inclusion of Leslie Ugochukwu, and then we bought Romeo Lavia as well, it was always going to be difficult. And then obviously Gallagher still staying at the football club, and now in the last few games, Gallagher has been playing fairly good, especially the one against Fulham. He definitely amazed me. So all of these compounded, there wasn't going to be any space for Andrey Santos, so he had to go out on a loan. But to choose Nottingham Forest as the particular destination for the loan move, so naive. Whoever made this decision did not do the homework. Nottingham Forest have got more than 30 players, I'm pretty certain, in their squad. And it's a particular club that I know they have high ambitions. I think I've heard Callum Hudson-Odoi recently in an interview say that the club's aspirations and ambitions are to make top 10, to break into top 10, which is very ambitious. But, when a club of that nature, their ambition is to go for top 10, but most likely they're going to finish probably below top 10. It's going to be very difficult for a player like Andrey Santos to get game time over there. They're not about player development over there. They're about, firstly, surviving, and then secondly, to have some sort of respectability in terms of maybe cracking into top 10 or just outside of top 10. So it's just not a place for a player to go out on loan and try and do something about it. Like, he's not going to get game time. He's a young player who needs development, who needs regular game time amongst a whole heap of experienced players that's been assembled from all over the world to a club that is not really about player development at the moment. So look, I'm happy if Chelsea can react quickly and pull the plug come January, if Andrey Santos doesn't get those minutes, which I highly doubt he's going to get at Nottingham Forest. I don't even know why Nottingham Forest agreed to this. First of all, whoever made the decision from our side, wrong. But also from Nottingham Forest side, who's signed that off? Why are you taking a player like Andrey Santos on a loan you're not even going to use? So I'm not sure what happened here. I would have liked Andrey Santos to go somewhere like Brighton. Brighton probably would have used him. And with all the business that we're doing with Brighton, you'd think that maybe there was an opportunity there. Maybe other clubs in the Premier League, I don't know which other Premier League clubs would have liked him. If he really needed to go out on a loan, I think a Championship loan would have been good, but maybe they thought that he's too good for the Championship and needed a Premier League move. Perhaps Fulham, I don't know. Maybe that could have been a particular club that he could have gone. Perhaps even Bournemouth, somewhere there that he potentially could have got some game time. Look, bottom line is, this kid is a very good player. I've seen enough of him in the preseason to state that this kid is going to be a quality midfielder. But sending him out on loans of such nature, we are only going to damage this kid's, development. And I don't want to do that. This is what I mean when Chelsea are stockpiling all of these young kids. You have a due diligence to make a career out of these kids. It's not just about stockpiling them and then later on selling them off for some profit, and then who cares about their career and where it goes, right? Now you could turn it around by saying, oh no, but Andrey Santos could try and impress what's his name, Steve Cooper, is that the Forest manager, Cooper? Yeah, I think his first name is Steve, I don't know. You can say that Andrey Santos could impress the manager, but it's difficult. It's difficult to impress when you've got such a squad full of so many players. Like, you have to give him some sort of a level ground to impress, not just throw him amongst all of these men out there and experienced players out there, and trying to tell him to go and showcase your talent and impress in the training sessions, and perhaps you'll get game time. It doesn't work like that. You have to give them some form of an environment to develop. And I thought, maybe Chelsea could have done that. But as I said, Chelsea have got a plethora of midfielders right now, and we'll see what happens. Look, if nothing really transpires with Andrey Santos till January, I want Chelsea Football Club to pull the plug and bring him back. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you feel about Andrey Santos. I'm very annoyed that we're about to waste, potentially half of this, season, being a Nottingham Forest, where he's just not going to see anything. Let me know in the comment section. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, contrary to what's going on with Andrey Santos, totally different nature of situation happening with Angelo Gabriel at Strasbourg. Angelo Gabriel, as you can see, congratulations, Angelo Gabriel. He's our September Player of the Month, which is fantastic to see. This guy is just going pound for pound, and this is brilliant to see. To be going on loan, this is what you need to be aiming for, to be Player of the Month for your football club. I think he was also Player of the Week in Liga a couple of weeks ago. So this guy is absolutely burning it up. This is what you want to do when you're out on loan. When you're out on loan, you want to impress. You want to do so well that the loanee club makes you an important player, and you give yourself the best opportunity come next season to get an opportunity with Chelsea Football Club. Look, some of the wingers that we have right now, they're on high alert. If they're not performing, and if this particular kid continues to perform, you best believe he's going to take one of their positions come next season. I hope Angelo Gabriel continues to perform in this manner. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Wales Online on Bashir Humphreys. Bashir Humphreys scoring the winner in last night's championship game. Proved the hero as he picked an incredible moment to score his first goal in senior football and grab the winner. He impressed throughout the game, oozing confidence on the ball as he gave another performance beyond his years. 8 out of 10 star man. I think Swansea, they're playing with 3 at the back. Sometimes he's playing on the right side of the CB. Sometimes he's playing on the left side. And he's doing really well. They're actually playing him quite regularly. I think the odd match here and there he misses out. But quite regularly they are deploying him. They are playing the entire 90 minutes generally. And he ends up getting the winner as well last night for Swansea against Norwich, I believe. So kudos to Bashir Humphreys, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he continues his development in this manner. And it's a particular player I think Pochettino really rates. So, next season, if there's any opening in the centre-back position, you best believe Bashir Humphreys will definitely have an opportunity to get a hold of that. Now, before we end things, just a quick note, ladies and gentlemen, in regards to Omari Hutchinson, he's doing really well. He scored a particular goal, I believe, in the Carabao Cup for Ipswich, and not that long ago, he scored a winner as well for Ipswich. So things are looking really good for Omari Hutchinson as well, which is great to see. Hopefully he continues this way. Look, he will need to really impress, because I feel like his stocks at Chelsea Football Club probably not that high at the moment. Angelo Gabriel probably even higher. So if he wants to make an impression, he's got to continue in this manner for Ipswich for the remaining parts of the season and really become one of their most important players and put a massive impact on their season. So let's see what happens there. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, David Dutcher Fofana. Things have sort of cooled down a little bit at Union Berlin. Couple of matches in the Champions League he hasn't started. He does start in the Bundesliga, but hasn't been scoring. So let's keep an eye on that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. Comment below what you've been thinking about the Chelsea loanees. And subscribe if you're here for the first time. Until next time, everyone, take care and see ya.